Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. I thought I would start a fun little series. I don't know how long this is going to go for, but I thought it would be fun to start a little series where I try and read a book in one sitting. If you have any suggestions of what book I should try and read in one sitting, leave them in the comments below, and I am going to try and upload these quite regularly just because I feel like they're going to be like a fun video to film. To start it off, we are going to be starting a bit easier with a Freida McFadden book. We are going to be reading Dear Debbie, which is Freida McFadden's newest release, I believe. I am excited for this one. I always know that I'm really going to enjoy a Freida McFadden book, and I have been feeling a little bit slumpy recently, hence the little bit of lack in content I feel, or specifically reading vlogs. So I feel like hopefully this book will help me with that a little bit. So I'm going to read the synopsis. Sometimes enough is enough. Debbie Mullen is losing it. For years she has complied all of her best advice into her column, Dear Debbie, where the wives of New England come for sympathy and neighbourly advice. Through her work, Debbie has heard from countless women who are ignored, belittled, or even abused by their husbands. And Debbie does her best to guide them in the right direction, or at least she did. These days, Debbie's life seems to be spiraling out of control. She just lost her job, something strange is happening with her teenage daughters, and her husband is keeping secrets according to the tracking app she installed on his phone. Now Debbie's done being the bigger person. She's done being reasonable and practical. It's time to take her own advice. Now it's time for payback against all the people in her life who deserve it the most. This does sound really good. I am excited to start it. Freida McFadden books never take me long either, and that's why I said we're starting off easy, because I can normally read a Freida McFadden book in one sitting quite easily. I will give you all an update once I start. So I thought I would do a little update. I am 10% in, which apparently is 24 pages in, so not far at all. But I just got to the point where it switched POVs, which I didn't realise it was going to do. I thought going into this it would just be from Debbie's point of view, but we actually get Cooper's point of view. I'm not sure if we get anyone else's point of view currently, but I do like that we're going to have different people's perspectives of the story and what's going to go on. I mean, I don't know who else shots, I'm pretty sure Freida McFadden do different POVs. I don't know, I just feel like, well, I know Freida McFadden does different POVs, but I just feel like for this type of story, with everything just being kind of like up in the air, I feel like it's going to be nice to see everyone's different perspectives, with them being like a family. It's going to be twisty, I can already feel it, but I'm enjoying the setup so far. So you just get like what looks to be a normal family, like a normal mother with her two daughters having a conversation. Her daughters are like getting themselves in like a bit of trouble type thing, and she's being like, you know, a mother type thing. Then the husband's introduced. It's already been a bit of drama. Nice setup so far, basic, but I already know it's gonna have like a twist. Like things are gonna start to happen basically, and I'm excited to continue reading already. Like I said, just thought I'd give that short little update. So I am 34% in, and the chapter that I just read was disgusting. All I'm going to say is anything that this woman does from now on in this book, I'm going to condone. All of that just because of this chapter. Now it's things still starting to make sense, but her story is starting to make sense a little bit more. So I just thought I would quickly put that out there. 42% in, and if you're noticing some new angles unlocking, it's because I'm obviously just reading in one room and stuff, and I'm trying to switch it up a little so it doesn't get boring. But currently there is a lot going on, a lot of information being like thrown at me, and also I don't want to say I'm confused, but I'm more like intrigued, if you know what I mean. But it's done in a way to confuse you in a good way. I don't know how to explain it. So we are following different characters' perspectives, which I like, because we are following Debbie's perspective, we're also following her husband's perspective. So we're getting two different things, but it's confusing. And like I said, it's done in a good way. And obviously you're meant to be confused because otherwise it wouldn't be a mystery thriller. But getting the two different perspectives makes it a lot more interesting as well, because you're seeing two different people's sides and they are both experiencing different things, and so you are kind of like questioning, and you're like, what is real and what's not? Like, I don't know what to believe while reading this. It is good, but I'm not even surprised. It's Freida McFadden. Nothing's making sense. I know that eventually it will all make sense and it will all come together, but I generally don't know how this is going to end. Like, I generally can't tell you a single thing. Like, generally, that is how confused I am right now, and how mind-boggling this book is. Like, it really makes you question everything, if I must say so myself. So I don't know how this is going to end. Have no guesses or anything like that. I don't know. I'm going to continue reading, see how we get on. But like I said, I'm enjoying it. It's intriguing. I thought I'd do a quick update. I am 57% in. And I just thought I'd quickly pop in and say I do have a theory. So it popped in my mind. Whether I'm right or not, I don't know. I'm also not going to confirm because I'm trying to keep this as spoiler free as I possibly can. But I do have a theory of how this might end, what's going on. Every single time I read a Freida McFadden book, I have a theory. And it's just never right. So, I don't know. I suppose we'll see. Now I'm confused about my theory. I'm 68% in. So I haven't read much more. And something happened that's just completely threw my theory off. So now I don't know anymore. That's the thing that is like so frustrating but like so good about mystery thrillers, is you can guess, you never know if you're right. And I felt like I had a good theory. I was like, this is so obvious. No, I should have known it wasn't that easy, especially with the Freida McFadden book. I don't know what's going on, but I am determined to finish this book so that I know what's going on. So I am currently editing this video and I realised I didn't give my final thoughts about this book because I went straight to sleep after finishing it. So overall thoughts is I wasn't expecting the ending at all, and it literally came out of left field, but it was really good. The way it ended, like I said, wasn't expecting. There was like a twist, like an extra twist after the twist, which is a classic Freida McFadden. Yeah, so I decided to rate this one 4 stars. I'm still kind of sitting on my thoughts and like ratings and stuff, but I think I'm going to stick with a 4 star just because it was really good. There was loads of good twists, turns, things that I wasn't expecting, all that stuff. But I do feel like there was parts where it was kind of nothing was happening a little bit, where it fell flat. I want to say it is good for the story. Like, it was definitely important to the story for there to be like casual times, which is very rare. I don't know, I just feel like 4 stars is like a good rating for this. But I was very shocked. I did like Debbie's character. I don't know what to say without like spoiling it too much. All I know is I would recommend this book if you haven't read it already. I do feel like this is probably one of Freida McFadden's best works, even though I only rated it 4 stars. But I just feel like the twist was very good. Like, at least I didn't see it coming at all. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and leave this emoji for watching to the end. And hope to see you on the next one. Bye.